visceral reaction from Ash was worth it.
I'm just like so used to your shit that there's no reaction anymore. No, I thought you were gonna go for the Dennis reference.
Oh,
because of
on
the
the boat?
implication.
Because of the implication.
Yeah. That's where I was going with it.
That's what I thought, and then it went a very different way.
Pennies. Hi. I'm Chris. Hi. I play Latruda, gender neutral, two-limbed ranger with half the limbs and twice the fun. There you go. Level 7. Over to you. Other person.
I'm trying to figure out which side Red is on. This side?
Oh, yeah,
different on this screen to that screen.
Oh, I'm next. Hi!
Yeah.
I'm Red! From Red Talks About Stuff on Twitch here! And I'm Hordak Kettle Whistle. I'm a rogue. I'm a roguish fella. I don't even know where my sheet is. A mastermind rogue. I got disguises.
Can see Ginny in the background.
I'm Ashley, and I'm playing Aoife Seahound. So yeah, description saving me best till last. She is a barbarian who wishes she was a wizard, and hey, you never know, maybe it'll go that direction. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I made notes. I rewatched the episode. I made notes. This is dedication like you've never seen before from these losers. Oh no.
Ah!
So she said nothing important.
Shall I go? Shall I talk?
Yeah,
Shall I
go
do?
for it.
Cool.
Free
So,
out.
last session, we left the town. I don't know the name of the town. I'm not going to find out the name of the town. We left the name of the town. And then we were walking along the road in like a caravan, and we heard some singing. And so we disappeared off into the woods. And Hordak was like, "What are you all doing?" And we were like, "Oh, there's beautiful singing, and it's normal to just go and listen to what that is and follow the sound through the woods." And Hordak was like, "Maybe that's not a good idea." And we were like, "Nah, let's go anyway." So then we went to this lagoon over this edge of a cliff and saw this beautiful lady singing, and we were like, "This seems fine." And then realized that it wasn't a siren that we thought it was. It was actually a hag, and she wasn't a great person to have around because they tend to eat babies. So Hordak and Aoife pretended to be from the local council and tried to serve the hag with an eviction notice. But unfortunately, the hag didn't take nicely to that and attacked us as a group. And once again, Latruda just stood there and shat pants while Hordak saved the day.
Wow.
Right,
Not even started and shots fired.
And,
We were dragging Red in the chat last night too.
and Aoife observed, and Hordak shot the hag with an arrow that said bang, and the hag was dead. So we went down into the lagoon, like, let's see if there's anything to rob here. Found a human child who was a little baby, who we named Aggie Lagoon. And then, so we were like, oh no, let's take this baby with us because babies don't survive when they're left alone. So then we continued on our journey and went into the next town again. I don't know the name of that town. Maybe Chick knows the name of that town. Who knows? And At this point, we had a 10-minute discussion about socks and how cold it is in Canada. And then,
Alright.
which was a really nice conversation to rewatch. Okay, so then we returned the baby to the parents. We managed to track down the parents of the baby. And Latruda cried like a little bitch. And then we sold a load of meat. And this is when we started discussing a plan to get wizards to cast the wish spell. So the plan that we seemed to agree to at the end of the session was to go to the council and tell them, like, hey, you better pay for this wish spell because it's going to be more damage to your town to not pay for the wish spell or to kick us out. I don't know, but it's in their interest to pay for the wish spell and deal with the revenant themselves than it is to leave us to deal with it. So we were like, let's go blackmail people and use Latruda's influence to do that. And then backup plan, wizarding competition, who's the best wizard in town, and maybe somebody could kill the revenant for us. So we have like a plan and a backup plan, and that's the last thing we did.
Nice. That was the best recap so far, I think.
Yeah, 100% it was. Well done, well done. Better than mine
Nerd.
even. Because I try to just get through mine like so quick. These are the 3 things we did, okay? It's funny that you say kidnapped by Fae because that's exactly where we got to. If you watch the session back, the hag is trying to just be like, this is just what I do. They've been letting me stay in this lagoon. So maybe it is a little bigotry. Maybe it isn't accepting of different cultures. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, the hag did not accept being colonized.
No. I don't get why people don't. Anyway.
Just so innocently from a British person. I don't know if
Yeah, I don't get it.
Just bringing our stuff over, that's all.
In our school, they said we improved it wherever we went.
They did. They did.
That's so funny.
That's so awful. Oh. It was probably white because it used to being colonized. I mean, I don't
probably
know.
greenish, right? Like a pallid greenish. So I
I
picture.
definitely described her as like being sickly looking at the very least. That's fair.
So I was just sat here thinking, why can I hear everyone really loud but not that well? And the sound was coming out my laptop, not my headphones. So my headphones were just acting as mufflers for the sound.
Ah.
I'm sorry, Chris, if you could hear that really loud then.
I'm surprised
No.
we didn't get any echo.
Yeah,
from
me
the-
too.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. Yeah. So
Fucking idiot.
from my perspective here, I know that like at the end of the session, like from watching the last couple of minutes, it definitely seemed like you guys were like on your way to go talk to whoever. But I feel like you've done a lot today. I feel like maybe it's too late for.
Okay. I think it was Hordak and Latruda were gonna go see the head of the place that we're at.
Yeah. I'm calling it a duke because I don't know how things work and I needed a title.
Okay.
Mayor didn't seem right. I don't know why, it just
Yeah.
didn't feel right.
And this town that we're in isn't the one that's run by the Lusants, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, this is fart knuckle territory. Thanks to Red
Yeah,
for
it
that
is.
name.
I was on a tear last episode, wasn't I?
What?
What was that last episode that I came up with fart knuckle?
No, it's been
No, it
fart
was
knuckle
like-
for a while now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The old fart knuckles.
Yeah. But at least everybody remembers that name. Because other
Roughly
names
translates
get-
to fast hands.
Why not? Yeah, so it's kind of like evening. You guys can like if you want to do something like evening-y, you can, or you can find a place to rest for the night.
I don't remember what our objective is right now. We're talking.
We need
to
to-
the Duke.
Get rid of the Revenant. We also need to find some powerful wizards.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We need to raise the capital. We need to raise 900 gold.
Oh, okay. We need to. Yeah. When you say raise the capital.
Sorry, that's just my British slipping out. Sorry.
For a second, I was like, "Oh."
Where's Harry when you need him?
Yeah. All right. So we need to raise the money. Okay, and then that we told them that it's in their best interest, and they said no.
No,
You
we've
haven't
not
talked
gone
to
there
them?
yet.
Well, why do we need the
Oh,
money?
that's what we're planning
thought we
to
were
do.
just gonna
Okay,
threaten.
I understand where we are in this plan now. Okay.
Oh well, we can either get them to endorse it, and they'll pay a wizard to do it, or we have to pay a wizard. But we're gonna kind of not threaten them, but also kind of like imply it's the implications.
Yeah, there's no
But-
there's no threat. It's just like this is a thing that's it's kind of like we're climate change scientists and we're trying to convince them that it's gonna be bad with no proof.
I thought
That's
you were
not-
gonna go for the other reference. I thought you were gonna go for the less terrible reference.
The visceral reaction from Ash is worth it.
I'm just like so used to your shit that there's no reaction anymore. No, I thought you were gonna go for the Dennis reference
Oh,
because
on
of
the
the
boat
implication.
because of the implication.
That's where I was going with it.
That's what I thought, and then it went a very different way. But anyways, yeah, evening things. If there's anything in the evening you want to do, let me know. If not, go to sleep, and we'll wake up in the morning.
So if we could do with raising the capital as a just in cases because the wizarding competition or bribing / threatening the council that it's their problem won't work, how do we raise 900 in one night?
We might not, and just
Ooh.
have to deal with the fallout of the revenants attacking the town.
Yeah.
We could rob a bunch of houses tonight. Is that what you're?
Yeah, because that was the thing we were going to say, is that it's cheaper for them to pay for the wish spell than it is to pay for all the house fixing that they're going to need to do.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
can just not raise the money and wing it and have a good night.
Winging it sounds like a sorry. I like the idea of just winging it.
I mean, we could.
See.
Is there like rich parts of town? Because how much do
Yeah.
we need?
900 gold pieces, I think.
Okay, so 900 gold pieces is like a lot for the peasants, but probably like not that much for the rich people. We could go try and like grift in like the rich bar, do some like card tricks, pool tricks, or whatever, and try to like steal, like not steal, but like trick them out of money with stuff like that.
My sleight of hand isn't as good as it used to be, but I've played a lot of cards. Being a military person, we just spent a lot of time playing cards. I've won a lot, lost more, but won a lot of money. I could try my hand, just my one hand at cards tonight. Maybe see if I can get some
Yeah.
goods. To be honest, I was thinking of doing that anyway. So, the-
My sleight of hand's not terrible, so as long as we have the only thing is like it'll be kind of a risk of like a lot of gold because to spend money you gotta make money.
well, there is no risk if we are guaranteed to win.
That's
I
true. Yeah.
can see through Fox's eyes
True.
if I place Fox in an advantageous position and see through the eyes of Fox. I
Could
can.
Fox pretend? Oh wait, no, that'd be super obvious. I was in my head. I was like, can Fox pretend to be a scarf of mine, and I can just walk around the table with the Fox scarf?
The fox is the size of a husky,
feel-
so
Oh, true. Yeah. I feel, yeah. There's a couple problems with that plan.
I call it fox, but it is not a fox.
Are
if
they
you
gonna
say.
let Fox into the bar then? If he's the size of a husky?
We've had no issues so far. They're very well
Yeah, I
trained.
mean, yeah, true. I guess. Yeah.
I mean, they can use the outhouse. I mean,
All right, let's hit up the rich bar. Let's do it.
okay. I will spruce myself up first. I'm gonna get changed out of my armor and into my more regal outfit.
I'll like half disguise myself as like a rich person from a neighboring town.
I don't know what I'm wearing.
You're wearing like you're dressed like a wizard, so you're wearing like wizardy robes, like long. But you've been traveling a lot, so I think. Did you say you've got furs on and stuff as well?
Maybe. I turn my robes inside out.
Just a
It's
label
another
sticking
color.
out.
I
got
think,
some that
that's
look-
actually great. They're just reversible. Why not?
Yeah, of course.
You got a clean side and a dirty
Efficiency.
side, just like a chef's apron.
The casual side and the formal side.
Although, this is actually a really interesting idea. I kind of love it because immediately I thought about chefs who the reason they have 2 rows of buttons on their jacket and 2 rows of holes is so that while they're cooking, they have one flipped out. That side gets dirty. If they have to go out and talk to a customer, they switch them. So that they have a clean side to go out and talk to a customer, and they get back in the kitchen. They switch the other way.
It seems like a lot of buttoning.
know.
It's a lot of buttoning, yeah.
I want to know that my chefs are covered in grease. You know what I mean?
It is like much more for like Michelin star restaurants and crap like that than like
I've not been in
like
one of those.
yeah, neither have I.
We have Ashley.
Oh, we have. Sorry.
It's very expensive.
Sorry, I was pretending to be in with the common folk, Christopher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, work expenses, y'all.
That's pretty cool. I want to go to a Michelin star restaurant.
So I'm looking up card game rules. Because I want to do better than the last card game we had.
Okay.
Should we just play Snap?
Oh, I was gonna say just pop open Bellatra. However far
No.
you can get in the run.
So, I'm gonna get myself looking all snazzy. I'm gonna polish my buttons, my medals and stuff. So I'm in sort of like royal garb, but also with like my captain's insignia and some medals and things that I've earned back in the day.
You probably have like a color scheme matching your nation then, so I'll like make sure my disguise like half matches his.
Yeah, it's like
There's-
sky blue with like a darker blue.
Oh, never mind. I hate that
And
color.
white.
Never mind. I'm going with my own.
I mean, you could wear
Those are stupid
one,
colors.
just like a color of blue.
Blue is like the most famously like everybody's favorite color.
Yeah.
I hate that color.
It's too mainstream.
It's a gross
True.
color. I will instead don my puke green garb.
My god.
I prefer burnt auburn. That's my favorite color.
I'll my flowing shell white robes.
Yeah, fucking hipsters.
That subtle off-white coloring.
Hey, what's wrong with mauve? Great color. Or mauve. As other people
mauve.
say. I've
Mauve.
always heard it mauve, and then I heard somebody say mauve, and I was like, that's not right. But maybe it is. I don't know.
It kind of reminds me of like when you're like really emphatically trying to get someone to move, like move.
No. I've never
Just
said that.
mauve.
Just
mauve.
mauve. Why did the
Mauve.
hands come up like that? This is a fun one that I found for GAMP.
Okay.
We
I
can
will play
pretend
this.
it's with cards, obviously, like you guys are playing cards, but this is gonna be like the rolling that happens kind of thing.
They see me rolling.
Sick.
Oh, I need a D12?
Oh, it's a good job
Why
I'm not
are you
guiding my
upset?
test in a month.
Well, just like I set up my rogue dice, so I have 1d20 and 66s.
66.
66. Which one's the D12? What's it look like?
It's like a
Would you-
D20, but fewer. That's stupid. It's kind of like the same shape though. It's this one.
Like a D20 most fewer sides is what you're
Shut up.
I knew what you meant, Chip. You
In
helped
my
me find
head, it
mine.
was helpful.
You helped me find mine.
I just challenged the locals to Cards Against Humanity. I mean, that could be kind of fun. I don't know how exactly we do that.
D&D themed Cards Against Humanity, though.
That could be fun to try to come up with. That's a writer's job, technically.
Ease?
True.
That will exist. That will exist.
What, Cards Against Humanity D&D?
Yeah.
Do you think that's real?
Humanity.
Wouldn't be surprised at all.
I wouldn't be
It'll
surprised.
probably
I
be
just...
called like Cards Against. Or
Yeah, there'll be some variation.
Yeah.
the deck of many things against humanity or something.
D&D means Cards Against Humanity. Yeah, this exists.
All right, so Latruda is looking fantabulous. Since they don't wear it very often, and they've been traveling a lot and stuff, so been working out a lot. So they're a bit beefier than they used to be. So it's a bit tight, a bit, it's a bit not as form fitting as it used to be. But it does make Latruda look slightly buffer because it's all like tightened up and like.
Is this like tunic and trousers?
It's like French military garb.
We all know what that looks like.
Or kind of imagine a musketeer.
Oh, like Napoleon.
Oh, okay. You can't say
Yeah,
Napoleon.
like Napoleonic kind.
I'm gonna start thinking of Latruda's short again.
No, Latruda's like just under 6 foot tall.
I know. I remember when I was like, wait a minute, you're tall?
But yeah, Latruda gives me short vibes.
Yeah, right? See?
Like short, stout vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Chickadee vibes.
Chickadee with less limbs.
So I sent a picture in the group chat. It's almost like that, but
Okay.
yeah, sky
Okay,
blue
I see.
as well.
Okay. Yeah, so you can go to the rich part of town, you can find a tavern. They probably call it something. The fancy word for a tavern. A salon?
A microbrewery.
There's a word I'm trying to think of, and I
Yeah.
don't know it.
Yeah, there's a better word than microbrewery.
Boutique.
Boutique? I usually think of a
No.
boutique as like a shop. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You find a fancy tavern. Insert fun word here. A beer garden. Oh, interesting. That doesn't feel very
Ooh.
fancy to me either, but maybe that's because I've never been to an actual beer garden. I don't know.
No, a beer garden is just the garden of the pub. It's just the pub and the outside bit of the pub.
The patio.
It's the beer garden.
we call it a
It
patio.
can literally be a balcony with 2 seats on it. Like,
Love
I
it.
love picking a beer fresh off the vine.
Okay, so you walk into this tavern. It's very well lit. It's It's like pretty busy, but it doesn't seem as rowdy as the taverns that you're used to going to. Like it's people are generally just like more hushed in their speaking. Just like out of like polite, I suppose. There's like drapery on the walls as decoration. There's like extremely intricate sconces holding the lights or whatever. Or there's probably candles, but also probably like magic floating around.
Ooh.
Just for, you know, yeah. Really bringing home that like this is not your average tavern. The like tables and chairs are like they're not like up wooden chairs and stools and things like you're used to. Like these are like padded dining chairs with like polished like dark wood. There are coasters on all of the tables. There's not a water ring to be seen. In fact, like if you're really paying attention, you see like servers going around, and like if there's a cup that's not on a coaster, like they're putting it on a coaster. Not being intrusive, not being rude about it, just like making sure to like keep the pristine kind of thing.
Rich mahogany.
There's I don't know if Hordak will be feeling this as well, but Latruder is very tense after the, you know, just the hate of like politics and nobility. Just getting angry just being here.
Oh, this is Hordak's arena. I'm in my element. So I'm probably like the opposite. I might be noticing Latruda's a little tense, but I'm like I'm ready to go.
Just seeing the if someone comes in wearing a powdered wig.
Is there any table already playing cards? And does anyone react to us walking in with a husky-sized fox following us?
This depends. When you walk in, where is Fox in relation to everybody?
Fox would be at my stump side mainly, so my left.
So you see people look, and then like look at Latruda, and then just nothing. Like there's no reaction beyond that.
Okay, sweet. Did we didn't brush Fox or anything? We got all prettied up.
Fox
can groom themselves. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I think Fox is usually the most put together of the group anyway.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so you walk in, you'll be greeted by a server. All of the servers are in like coat tails. They're like dressed up. They'll like escort you to the table. As you're walking through, you'll notice that there's a door at the back. And as you get closer to that door, it smells like pipe.
Kind of tobacco-y pipe smoke, or like a hint of poppy in the air.
Definitely more tobacco, yeah.
Okay. It's not an opium den just in the back.
No. Oh, that would have been fun too, I suppose. So to answer the question about if you see cards being played, you don't see anything in this room.
Okay, but there's a smoky room.
There appears to be a smoky room.
Okay. I think go to the bar then, and get a pint of their finest microbrew, and ask the bartender if there's games being played somewhere.
Do you have any Indian pale ales available?
The bartender will kind of look at you and be like, no, we really only have what we make here, and it's rotating tap all of the time. Right now we have a grapefruit lager, a hazelnut brown, and something appley, and a cider. Apples, a crisp apple
Do
Ooh.
cider.
you, if you don't mind me
Refreshing.
asking, do you find it hard to pour the beer with a rotating tap?
Very, very good joke, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, I'll get the hazelnut brown.
I will have a cider, please.
Word. And you asked about games. There's a card room in the back.
Okay.
It is at 10 silver.
Only 10 silver. I thought this was a fancy place.
My friend likes high stakes. And
I
he's
mean, it is possible that you can find a table that is willing to go high, but we
know-
like to kind of just play for fun more than any.
Do you know of any tables that go higher?
Depends who's in there right now.
he needs a booster seat
Hey.
because he's short. Eva, what are you drinking?
There's 3 drinks on tap, right? And you two, I'll have the other one. It's what you two haven't had.
The grapefruit.
Yeah, the grapefruit.
Okay.
Thanks, Latruda. Didn't think you would buy me a drink for me.
I mean, what is one drink? It's fine. We're going to be raking it in today. That is the correct phrase.
Hopefully, yeah. I'll pull the drinks away and like reconvene with you guys. I'll be like, I was kind of hoping for a bigger buy-in, but like, I guess we'll see how much they're betting. Maybe we can rile them up into going higher, but
Okay. I'm gonna play up on Fox assisting me. So like I'm limping and Fox is gonna like be super close to me, and we're gonna play up the disabled veteran
Yeah.
gimmick.
can we?
And then Aoife's like, "Are you okay? You drunk already?" Like completely giving it away.
You're the only one who can see through Fox's eyes, eh?
Mhm.
Okay. Fox can't
am
like
invis-
cast message or anything. Can they?
No.
Well, because I'm just thinking, because if Fox is stuck next to you, it's hard. It's gonna be hard for Fox to see the other cards at the table.
Well, no. Fox can wander around when I'm
Oh,
sat.
once you're sitting, true. Okay.
Mhm. Yes. Fox will circle and stretch every so often. Just I don't like Fox scratching next to me because the fur. So Fox goes away to scratch and then comes back.
Okay.
That
Alright,
is
well-
how we will play it, right, Fox? Fist bump. Yes. Nice.
All right. Well, let's get in. Take some seats.
Are you all going to be?
I'm gonna be observing from behind. I'm gonna watch these guys play, and when we go into the room, can I use my magic awareness and just see if there's any concentrated magic anywhere?
I might information gather in the main room because I don't think we need I have no way of rigging the game, and Latruda does. So I think we just let Latruda go ham on the game.
Okay.
And if Latruda
That's
needs
fine by me.
more, if Latruda needs more money, also Latruda, I'll just say to Latruda in character. Hi, Latruda.
Hello.
If you need more money for the game, feel free to yell at me.
Okay. Well, I have 37 gold pieces so far. That will be. I could probably double that per hour. So maybe tonight I may be able to get a couple hundred from that 37.
Okay, would more gold make it easier to
course.
make more? Okay, well
course.
I'll give you 50 gold then.
Oh. Okay. So
Well,
that's
we
80.
need 900, right?
Okay, 80. 160.
So I'll give you 50
80.
gold.
I could probably make just over 400. If things go well, maybe about 400 in the whole night, which is a good chunk if it goes well.
And yeah, I'll information gather from like out in the main room, and just try to find out like the economic status of the town. Basically, is the main thing I'm concerned about. How free?
We're not stood next to the bartender. We're moved away.
Yeah, no, I did explicitly say like I move away and reconvene with them because I was aware of that. But I'm basically trying to figure out how like left or right the government is to see like how likely they are to spend the money on the wish spell for us. I'm trying to figure out if they're going to be kind of tight with their purse strings, or if they are like low on money and won't have the money to spend, or yeah, what's going on.
Oh, like the government riches rather than the people's.
Yeah, exactly. Like government riches, as well as like how the government like generally approaches problems like this. Whether they're like, oh man, guess you guys got a crowdfund, start a Kickstarter, or whether they're like, okay, all right, we'll pull some out of the bank.
These people are also loaded, so feel free to swipe, grab, whatever you want.
Ooh, that's a good idea. If I see opportunities to steal money, I'll probably do it.
I have no issue stealing from the rich.
Now, I'm gonna say I'm not amazing at sleight of hand, so it's gonna have to be like a pretty obvious.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Aoife, do you have that? There's a thing that I know a lot of wizards can do with the like invisible hand thing, and you can grab things with an invisible hand. Can you do that?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's okay. I know you can do the complicated thing to say, and you can cast lights and things, can't you?
Oh, I wonder if we. Okay, so you know what? Part of my information gathering is I'm gonna scope out things I could possibly steal later, and then Aoife, if you can, eventually after we have a target, if you can make a distraction, I can try to swipe something then, and that would make it easier.
Yes, that is a good idea.
Okay.
You can also make small things with that spell too, so maybe you could bait and switch.
True.
Anyway, I will go and play some cards. Au revoir.
Okay,
Alright,
let's
great.
do.
You've just been like huddling in the middle of the room.
I mean, I pictured you guys going back to the table you offered.
Yeah, that's what I pictured too. It's just funnier to imagine us huddled in the middle of the room.
Just crouched all the way down, so we're all like head level. Fox is there as well, like nodding along. Like,
But that's okay. I just realized something. How tall? Like, where on Hordak does Fox come up to? You know what I mean?
I'm probably like face to face with Fox.
Yeah, yeah. Hordak could ride Fox.
Jeez.
Which we should do that at some point. There's got to be a reason for it. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We needed a
gotta-
distraction, right?
Hordak emerges from the back room shirtless, riding Fox. Away!
It was
Oh,
Tex's
man.
character made like a harness thing for Fox, so Fox does have like a little pack on.
Oh yeah, it has like a little saddlebaggy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could grip onto that.
True.
Okay.
Also, hi.
I go into I go into the back room with all the gold, and I'm just gonna play.
Okay,
Just gonna play.
let's do like 2 hands or so of this, and then we'll move back out into the front.
Okay.
So
Should we explain it for the audience?
yeah, so I found this just on some forum like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. So everybody antes in, rolls a secret d20, then does a round of bets with raises, calls, and folds like poker. Next round, everyone rolls a secret d12, and repeat the betting. Last round, everyone rolls a secret d6, then a final round of betting before the reveal. A 38 beats everything because that's 20, 12, and a 6. A 3 of a kind beats everything else, and after that, it's the highest number wins. A tie is either split or settled with some kind of blind roll.
With the 3 of a kind, would a 6 and a 6 and a 6, would that be 3 of a kind?
Yes. That's
Okay.
how I'm taking that.
Yeah.
I don't know, how does this work? So if you buy in, that's how many chips you get. So then ante would be like your 1 silver, and then after that it would be raises and falls, right?
Yes.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's how poker works.
Lucha just plan on spending like the whole night here until like early hours of the morning.
Sure.
And they're gonna bet big like every time.
There's also big blind and small blind in poker.
Yeah. See, this doesn't talk about big blind, small blind.
If we're just doing one
that's
on one, it
okay.
doesn't.
Yeah. I think it's just like everybody like antes in, and then like just from there it's just like regular betting around rather than.
Okay,
So,
so you don't get the choice to fold your first hand. You're just in.
Well, once
Well,
you
you
once you
could
roll
fold
your
that.
secret d20, you can fold.
Sorry, I'm confusing it. Yeah, you just go.
Yeah. Is there a rake? No. Is that like the river whatever and whatever? You can
It's
tell
basically
how
three
much I
cards.
play poker, right?
Yeah.
It's just 3 cards. There's no like extra cards that get played to
Yeah.
add to your hand. It's just basically 3-card poker.
Yeah, it's really just luck of the draw and trying to bluff your way if you like don't have good cards.
Okay.
There's an open seat at a table with 2 other people playing. That's how many dice I feel like rolling. I don't feel like doing like 6 rolls for we're not dealing with that shit.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
don't think
not
the
worried
back
about
of a bar would
complicating
take a
this
share.
anymore.
I don't think the back of a bar would take a share in a fancy place.
I should have made these all the same. Or, oh well. Okay, I'm gonna roll my dice with this. So everybody's put in 1 silver, and then rolled their dices. And so we'll just start with you. Whether you want to all raise or fold.
I'm gonna raise.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll probably on the second hand, so after the 12 roll, that's when I'll send Fox to go scratch.
Okay.
And I'll get Fox to look at each person's hand so I can see what they've got, and then Fox will come back to me.
This is tense just watching.
Okay, so Fox gets up to scratch. I'm gonna have you do a perception roll just because like obviously like some people are gonna be like trying to hide their cards and stuff still. So just like if you can,
Okay.
like Fox can get like an angle on them basically.
Yeah. Fox is going to be like rubbing up on people a bit as well and like
Sure.
being really friendly. I don't know how uppity these people are, but they can't resist a cute doggy. So perception for Fox. Ooh, 19. I just rolled a d12. No. How did I get 19 on a d12? I didn't roll a d12. I thought I was holding.
Are you
I'm
okay?
sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Plus, it's wisdom, isn't it? Plus 2. So 21.
Okay.
Do you want me to keep rolling each time, or do you want to just keep that as the...
I think we'll roll
Fox's-
each time.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll probably see like if they start getting like weirdly suspicious if like every
Okay,
like
yeah.
D12, like every second round, like the fox is getting up.
Well,
The D12 is the
I'm
one
like,
with less numbers, yeah.
yeah, it is. It is.
It's like a
It is.
D20, but has fewer faces.
Yeah. I was.
Okay,
I think that's
so
the dumbest stuff in all day.
with this one, because like nobody is really on guard. Like this is like a very relaxed feeling game. So you see that what one person has 2 12s, and the other person has a 10 and a 9.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to raise. What was the last bet? Because the ante was a silver, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then
But
it
Latruda-
was. Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
I
you
probably-
raised. I don't think you said how much you raised by, but
I'd raise like to a gold. I think Latruda wants big money and to like get people coming in.
okay.
Like all the. So I'm gonna raise 5 gold.
Okay.
Come on, I don't want a small time. I want to feel some adrenaline in these games.
So the person who has the 10 and the 9 is gonna fold. The person with 2 12 fall.
Okay. You fold easier than these cards. Just gonna be talking smack. Did the other one match the 5? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And so what? One more round of betting, and then we're yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put another 5 in. I matched it. I don't want to go too high in my first hand, but
So can Aoife in the bar be like, have you guys seen there's one of the Lusons is like playing, he's gambling in that back room, and I'm going to try and encourage people to like bet on you as like a second. Well, that's my goal. So I'm going to try and get people watching.
Okay.
Definitely throwing the Lusant name around would probably get people to come in, and
Yeah.
because they all want favor.
I think I'm gonna add to this on the last hand, or on the whatever last hand. Sure. Every time they're gonna like scrutinize you, you have the option to scrutinize them as well, to see like if they're bluffing. Obviously, the first 2 number person roll. But they because you keep going up, they kind of want to be like, all right, like, is this a bluff? So they're going to insight you, I suppose, against.
Oh, okay. Well, my performance.
Whether it's you can do performance, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
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 16 plus.
Oh, that's pretty good. I thought that was a bad
My charisma isn't the highest. Where is it? Oh my god. Perception performance. Okay. Plus 3, so 19.
Okay, and like, do you think you have a good hand? I guess.
Mathematically, there is no way that they can beat me.
So you're extremely confident in your hand.
Hmm.
God, he had to bring math into this.
They're gonna fold.
Ah, god. Okay, fine. I'm gonna show that I had a 16, a 12, and a 6.
Right.
So that's 18, 30, 34? 16, 12. Yeah, 34.
mean, it doesn't really matter. They did roll a 6 on their last one, so like they had like a good hand, but because it wasn't a 20 on the 20, it wasn't like the good hand. And even with the 2 12s, you can't get a 12 on a 6, so they were like not particularly confident, but they thought like a 12 is like over the like halfway point, right? So they were like, maybe I have the highest, but they realized you were very confident.
Well, I suppose it's beginner's luck, eh? I've only just sat down. That was a good hand. Would you care to play another?
Absolutely. Let's go, and they'll both jump in. I will go up to the front. But
okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna make the ante a gold instead of a silver.
I'll do it.
See if you want. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna have Ordak roll investigation.
Okay.
And I'll have Eve.
Wow, why is my investigation so low?
Can you
'Cause you suck.
shut up?
Sorry, I was talking.
I'll have Eve roll a persuasion.
I got a 15.
16.
Good rolls tonight, folks. Good rolls tonight. I'm liking this. Oh yeah, I forgot to factor in that they're cheating. Ooh. They wouldn't cheat against a Lusant. They don't know that I'm banished and I'm not part of the family anymore. They don't know that.
They just see
I
the
mean,
color.
I'm technically still part of the family, but
You're just like on weird terms with the family.
yeah.
Yeah, so, as you're both kind of like walking around, mingling with the people, you manage to, you, like, mentioning the Lusant name, you definitely get some ears perking up, and a couple of people do head over into the card room. So, partway through the last game, a couple more people joined the room. Didn't necessarily sit down at a table. There are some, like, other chairs in there to just kind of, like, this is also just, like, you know, like, the smoking room. So, anybody who wants to do that, they can annoying the other patrons with their stank. Horrible, but you're really annoying.
Iggy wants a cracker.
And Hordak, you walk around, you chat up some people, kind of asking, not probing questions, but questions that kind of give you an idea of the city, kind of where it's at. So it's very much a trade city. So there's a lot of money that comes in here, but the government itself isn't like super well off. It's also obviously not poor. Like they're able to maintain their.
Okay.
But they are a little tight on the purse strings, it seems. They take care of the city, but pretty much like it's like they only take care of it to the point where it needs to be taken care of. So like you won't find like a bajillion potholes or anything. You won't see very many broken down houses or buildings. But it's also not like it doesn't look super upscale either, except for where the people have made it upscale.
Okay. So, okay. That gives me a good angle to try to convince them to spend money on the wish spell then, though. Because being a trade city, it's probably affects the economy of, like, lots of neighboring cities, too. So, having it get messed up would have a larger impact on the region.
And I'm gonna have you do an insight as well, looking for that opportunity. Swipe some goods.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
18.
So you can make
Okay.
more money tonight.
Yeah.
So as you both are moseying around, you notice there are definitely a couple of tables that have gone more overboard on the booze than others, and this leads you to believe that it might be easier to like distract them. They're being less careful with their belongings. There's a woman who like while she's been drinking, she's clearly gotten uncomfortable wearing all of the jewelry that she's been wearing, so she's been slowly taking it off. Some of it has been making it into pockets and bags, but some of it has just been left on the table. So you could attempt to swipe that. It's not like a given, but people at that table are very distracted.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll give you advantage on the roll.
I think, well, I will,
Ooh.
but I want to get Aoife to make a distraction first.
Okay.
Like, I'll position myself nearby and then be like, I'll go
Start
over to Aoife.
bad mouthing fart knuckle.
Go, Aoife, can you make in a moment, I'm going to walk over near that table. Can you make a distraction when I'm starting to get, like, near over there?
I can certainly try.
Okay, cool. And I'll meander over.
Thank you so much for checking out this video by Chick of All Trades. Don't forget, if you enjoyed, to like, comment, and subscribe. And please don't hesitate to come check us out live on Twitch.